Korea. We left Bali. We like it there very much. We like the people. We like the place. I think we're gonna go back there, and I recommend you to go back there. But right now we are in the layover in Korea. You can see behind me the mountain and
Tokyo, the Seoul Tower.
yes, and all around. And we are going shopping. We are going shopping in our layover here in Korea, and we're gonna take you with us.
So we've been to Korea on layovers before. We sort of like to hang out. We're going this way, baby. Down there, there's all sorts of the old palaces in this area. And if you had a long layover closer to 20 hours, you can absolutely see at least 2 or 3 out of the palaces in the greater Seoul downtown area.
And the weather here is so much different than Bali. In Bali was hot, and here we have jacket. It's different world.
It's pretty
and it's
chilly.
only like 6 hours away.
So we're going to the Mongdong, I think I'm saying that right, probably not, market. So all sorts of beauty supply shops down there, just what Chris is looking to go buy.
Let's go buy some lotion. So you don't have to go too far from the Boko hotel where we slept for a couple of hours on our layover. And he's already shopping and food.
So one of the big things to remember if you ever try to do the layover in Seoul is it takes about an hour, hour and a half to get to the Seoul city center from Incheon airport, either by train or by taxi, because there's always traffic. So just keep that in mind.
Today was very busy, very traffic. It took us 1 hour and 40 minutes to get to the hotel.
Yeah, it took us quite some time. We took a little 3-hour nap, and now we got about 3 hours to go shop. What'd you get, baby? What'd you get?
Happy bag.
What'd you get?
Some skincare with stem cell, collagen, and placenta. A lot
whoa.
of stuff
That
I
sounds
bought
crazy.
it, and it's
What
heavy.
are those, face masks?
That's face mask.
Wow, that's what Korea is known for, face
And
masks.
they give me one for free. This one is
Ooh,
free.
ginseng ones. So like I said, there is a ton of shopping in this area. It's called either Myeongdong Street Market, Myeongdong Street.
And I'm already prettier. I don't know. She put crap on my arm.
Ooh, yeah. All sorts of stuff to try out. And Korea isn't too expensive, but it's definitely one of the more expensive Asian countries to go to. It's cheaper than the States, but more than like all the Southeast Asian countries. You find more sweaters, baby?
I even like this one.
Yeah. If shopping isn't your thing and you still want to try a layover, I would try to make sure you got at least 12 hours because it'll take you probably 3 hours in transit to and from your hotel or the downtown area. It was nice to get a hotel. We booked one for like 60 bucks a night, 70 bucks. You just gotta let them know that you're gonna get there late and probably want to check out late, so you gotta work with them a bit.
Yes, I emailed the hotel and I tell them I'm not coming on that day. I'm coming the next day in the morning.
Right, we got here at 7 in the morning and we didn't get to the hotel till 9:30, almost 10.
And they were so nice. They let me check out at 3. We check out earlier.
Yeah, just
Very nice.
if shopping isn't your thing and you want to go do some sightseeing,
Oh, they have.
there is a couple, there's what, 3-4 palaces that you can easily get to. How much is this one, does it say?
Yeah, 49,000.
And I think 15,000 is $10.
And the lotion is 60,000. So go figure. Can I try it?
Yeah. So I think that's a $30 jacket, give or take. So we just left one part of it, and this is actually where the street market is. They'll start setting up probably about 4 or 5 o'clock. There's a whole, like this whole street is full of street vendors and food vendors.
This is my store, Natural Republic, and they have a very nice eye lotion.
This is the store which Chris liked, the eye lotion, Natural Republic brand. So she's gonna go spend more money to try to look more beautiful than she is somehow. So we've always found Korea to be extraordinarily safe. There's even really cute little police characters, public safety. You can always go see them if you need anything. So we continue down this way. The cathedral is on the right, Mongdong Cathedral. Oh, still not saying that right. Absolutely butchering the name. Mongdong. There we go. Shopping wasn't your thing and you wanted to do more touristic things like seeing the palaces, you can grab a palace entrance book. It is a nominal fee. I don't remember how much, but under $10, and you can go see all the palaces in Seoul. And they are walking distance if you're not afraid to walk. Probably 10 kilometers, but if you do it over 5 or 6 or 7 hours, it's not too bad. And like I said, you know, I would try to book a 12-hour layover, but if you can get a 20-hour layover, that would even be better. So also all over Seoul, you see right here, you'll see safety officers wearing red. Tourist information, there's 2 more guys right here. Tourist information, they are really helpful, really useful. They are all over sort of the downtown Seoul area. They'll give you directions, tell you where to go. Oh, speaking of directions, Google Maps does not work in Korea.
I think Naver works.
Naver is what you need to do. And then you have to convince Naver to go to English, which isn't easy. I don't even remember how I did it, but I spent about 3 or 4 hours trying to figure it out. But I got it to do it eventually, so.
And this is another store.
Olive Young?
Yes.
Yeah, Chris really liked this store too. Oh, there's a ton of them. This is like the 3rd or 4th one of these stores that we walked by here. So we walked to the end of what is the night market in the nighttime, but the Mongdong, God, I butcher that name every time. But we're at the cathedral. That's sort of where the shopping street ends. It's actually a really pretty cathedral, but I don't think it's open all the time. Mongdong, I got it right this time. Mongdong Street, and we're at Mongdong Cathedral now. Yeah? So there's a little placard outside the cathedral about when it was built, how tall it is, the construction of it, all sorts of interesting facts about the church. Unfortunately, you're not supposed to film or take pictures inside the cathedral, but it's a beautiful building, all made out of red brick. Cornerstone was laid May 8th, 1892. 14,421 square meter site. And let's see here, the width of the church is 28 meters and a height of 23 meters. And the height of the bell tower, way up there, is 46.7 meters. That's like 150 feet, give or take. I'll tell you, it's not my first trip to Korea, but one thing that sort of surprised me during my first trip is just how Catholic it is here, how Christian it is. But I have a feeling that has, you know, just interesting, very interesting. So we stopped in, there's a bunch of these like caricature studios where they draw your picture. How'd it turn out? What do you guys think? Is that us? Huh? That's definitely Chris. I don't know about me, but it's all right. What do you think, baby?
Hold on.
Not bad.
It's cute.
It's
and
cute.
It's only like $10.
Just over $10, like $12. Yeah, 12 bucks. So absolutely worth it, you know. I think to do that in Disneyland now is like 50 or something nutty. And also, if you just want to come and try food, there is tons and tons of restaurants here.
This one? It's $12.
Yeah.
So is it the picture or you can eat it?
Thank you. What else we got? There's Korean barbecue.
See the jacket she have on?
Which one? The long one?
Wait.
Did you ask her where she bought it?
No, because I know where she bought it.
It's crazy. It's only like 4 o'clock and it's already starting to get dark out. All right, so we just left the Namdong Market area and the cathedral area, and I have a backpack full of lotions and potions and face creams and face masks and everything.
And we're going shopping even more now.
And what's the name of the market we're going to now? And we're going to
Namdong Market,
which is like small vendors, outdoor markets. It's a little more haggling going on. little more downtown, you know, I don't know, like
But they
old
have
school, I
more
guess.
clothes.
A lot of clothes, tons of clothes, household
And they're
goods.
cute.
Yeah.
And they're not that expensive either, so I bought
But-
some last time here and I want to buy it
It
again.
can be hard to find sizes over, let's say, size 18 for women and size 36 for men in pants.
The people here are smaller than us, but they're so cute.
They
because
are.
They want to
And
sell
different
their
styles.
Stuff. And even the sleeves were short for me. He said, "Oh, you look good. Look at you," just to buy.
Well, if you try to do what we did and visit like Bali and the Philippines and then come up to Korea, make sure you bring a jacket. It is, I think the high today was 50 degrees Fahrenheit, and it feels so much colder after being in that hot, humid environment. We are freezing out here. So cold, yeah?
Yeah, it's cold. I'm cold. I need to go that way. I see the statue.
Yeah.
Ah, look, I see the head.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
Okay, so which way?
The market sort of behind all these buildings.
So we have to go.
Yeah, let's go this way. Tell you what, if you've never tried it, doing a layover like 12 to 20 hours in a city is really a cool way to check out a new place, a new country, a new city.
I get a hotel.
And yeah, it's nice to get a hotel and sort of pre-plan for a nap. Otherwise, you have some really long days if you can't sleep on the plane.
Yes. And we cannot really sleep on the plane, so we always need a
Yeah.
hotel to sleep a few hours for night, and then we have more power and energy to go explore around here. They have some like 4 or 5 palaces, and it's so nice and cool, and everybody there dress up in their costumes.
Yeah, and like their traditional Korean costumes.
Costumes.
Really popular to do.
Maybe we're gonna put you some footage from the palaces we went to here.
From our last trip to
But,
Korea.
Yeah, we stayed for over a week last time, so we have some footages.
Really cool. right here, these guys pushing their street carts, they're getting ready to set up for the night market in Myeongdong. Yeah, that's right, Myeongdong. Yeah, that's right. And if you're here at night, really cool place to go try just tons and tons of different Korean foods and delicacies and street foods.
They have a very good bulgogi. I like the bulgogi they have it here in Korea. And I like the Korean barbecue, so...
Right, and in Korea, the water is potable from the sink, so you can generally eat from the street vendors and not get sick or any sort of... or worry about things like that.
Because in Philippines and Indonesia, even we had to brush our teeth with a bottle of water.
Yeah,
so here it's so much nicer. We're not scared anymore. We can drink or eat anything we want.
Yeah, they definitely recommend in Bali and the Philippines not to put the tap water even in your mouth to brush your teeth. Because there is different, I don't know, viruses, bacteria, I don't know. They say don't put it in your mouth, it'll make you sick.
And across the street from where we are is a Louis Vuitton where
yeah, this
my husband's gonna take me
never
for a window shopping.
Yeah, window shopping, there it is. It is sort of interesting though. You have like legitimate Louis Vuitton stores, and then in like a quarter kilometer we're gonna be in like sort of like flea market type shopping area.
And they have a lot of fakes.
Yeah.
But not cheap.
That's a Louis Vuitton. That's a Rolex store. And this is a real market.
Look at this. We have a Shibuya station in Korea.
Sort
with
of.
6 crossings here.
It is. Is it 6? 1, 2, 3.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I don't know, but little ones.
Looks crazy. So here's where you can go for like cheap clothing. I think they'll even do like wholesales in this area. Tons of different souvenirs. So this area is known as Namdong Market, and I'm probably really badly butchering that. That's what she said.
I'm guessing I'm saying right the way I read it.
Yeah. So let's see what we can find to buy. All sorts of vendors. Oh, there's more that way. And inside a lot of these buildings, there's like whole like malls inside of a lot of these buildings all over.
They're different. Everything is
the style is different,
than
than the States. So we walked inside one of these shops here, and from the outside it looks like a tiny shop, but in truth, almost every single one of these sweaters is different. They're just almost like one-offs. Not a lot of repeating, and they're, I don't know, between $10 and $25 for most of these pieces. But it's like an entire department store floor. But I'll show you from what the outside, what this store looks like. Oh, what are you going to do with that, baby? From the outside, it just looks like this tiny little shop. But on the inside, it's the entire department store level. All right, our short time here in Seoul, Korea is over. It is time to run back to the airport.
It's a good time because it's not rainy.
Yeah. So we do encourage you to do a layover stop. They're a ton of fun to check out a new place and explore a bit. But for us, it's back home, back to reality, back to work. Till our next adventure, we'll see you in the next one.
Bye from Korea, bye from Seoul. Kisses, don't forget to subscribe and like my videos. Bye.